Good evening, people. Game number 1, CLG versus mouz Sports, the game that most of you have been waiting for, and it is, yeah, like I said, mouz Sports versus CLG. The second game these teams are playing today, and the draft is going mighty fast, so I'm just gonna jump right in there. We have got a Darkseid and a Leshrac pick up for mouz Sports. They're gonna be up first the Naga Siren, though, a hero that made it through the picks. CLG picking that one up. Bans for CLG were a Venomancer, quite an awkward pick, a Rubik, good pick versus mouz, and a Nature's Prophet pick ban out as well, as we have a Chen, Lycan, and an Evoker ban out coming out from mouz. Let's see what the pickups for CLG are gonna be. We still have all those, most of the jungle heroes in, as in Enigma, which is a good pickup together with the Naga Siren, as well as the Enchantress. So they might be picked up here. And I actually recently bought a new microphone. The more expensive microphones are better, obviously, but I don't have the money to spend on that, so I can't get a better microphone than this one. Anyway, waiting for CLG to pick up heroes. I'm just still having to wrap my head around that we're in a new game and not gonna go for Dara versus Orange. So, you know, you kind of, your mind gets set into a game stage to jump from mid-game stage with no ending to a start of the game of different teams. It's just, I don't know, apparently my brain is slow with that or something. Sand King and Storm Spirit. Wow, that is what I have to say. Is it a poker strategy or what? CLG, I have to say, Sand King and Storm Spirit. I mean, Sand King, you know, fine. It's a great hero with the Naga Siren. It is great, and the Song of the Siren is great to set up the epicenter for. It is just a good hero. So I'm not surprised about that. But the Storm Spirit being picked up this early, as if they were suspecting that mouz might ban it out. I am not sure what I should think about this, but a good hero nonetheless, and we're probably gonna see Pycat play that or Misery maybe. We'll see. As CLG bans out the Morphling, maybe also gonna ban out the Anti-Mage, would be probably a wise choice. As the last pickup before the next ban phase for mouz was the Shadow Demon. I'm quite curious to see which one of those is gonna be played by 1437, because of course 1437 has as a signature hero the Darkseer as well as the Shadow Demon, and I think, oh no, he's gone. So maybe Kurokai is gonna play the Shadow Demon. Well, we'll be seeing that though. And we have an Enchantress ban out. I did say earlier she was still in the pool. Enigma is still in, a hero that mouz does like to play a lot. And they do like to have the jungle and the jungle hero, even though CLG has the first pickup, and they can definitely still pick up the Enigma, and it would be a good pickup for them as well. So is mouz gonna risk that Enigma is gonna be in the hands of CLG, or are they gonna ban that one out as well? I am not sure. I am not sure. We're gonna find that out though. Anti-Mage indeed banned out by CLG. No surprise there. mouz Sports turn to ban indeed, the lady says, and the lady says right. And we're gonna see, is it gonna be the Enigma, or is it gonna be something entirely different that they expect CLG to still pick up? Nah, it's gonna be the Enigma. They don't want to risk that being picked up. They don't want to risking that to be picked up by CLG. And I have to still get used to also being to the lady saying CLG's turn to pick and mouz Sports' turn to pick. So that's why I'm silent when she speaks slightly. What can mouz still pick up? Oh, actually, Clinks would be a good hero against the Storm Spirit. Someone in the chat just said that. Indeed, it is a good hero, especially if he gets his Orchid up. Storm Spirit will not be able to ball lightning away, and he really is reliant on his spells. So, Black's Clinks, we might see that one. Looks like CLG is taking their time, though. What do we still need for them? Not a jungle hero, they're not going to do that anymore because they're not really a solid one in there. We've got a Naga Siren, Sand King, maybe a Trail Lane if there's going to be another support being picked up then. And I wanted to say Bounty Hunter, I know, I swear. And purely because Bounty Hunter is a good hero if there is a Clinks in the game, if it was a track and stuff, and they needed a solo lane as well. This is indicating that they're gonna have that one as a solo lane, and probably a tri-lane with the Naga Siren, which makes me think that maybe we're gonna see a Visage. Or Keeper of the Light. Ooh, Keeper of the Light would be awesome here.
10 seconds remaining.
We'll be finding it out. And for the people asking, they give broadcaster access to their official streamers only. I'm just casting this because I like it, not because I have to or anything. And it is a game that I'm casting from Dota TV. So, a lot of meows going on there. Don't worry about it, he's in good hands. Let's see, we have a TI2 picked up by mouz, so we're gonna see some big team plays from that one. A good one to have also with the Naga Siren. I mean, they need some sort of team fight. So is there gonna be a Cuddle? It could be it, a Visage. I'm thinking Cuddle or Visage would be a good pickup, but I'm not Ficat. He might have different plans. We'll wait and see though.
5 seconds remaining.
We will wait and see. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Taking their time. It's an important pickup rather. Last pickup for mouz. Let's see what they need. They have Darkseer solo. LeShrek could be solo. It's gonna be Crystal Main. Lame. But still, it's a good tri lane nonetheless. Very safe tri lane also. It could be aggressive. 3 disables on the same lane. Frostbite, Burrow Strike, and Snare. Let's see what mouz is gonna pick up. They need something for black to play. Might even see a Slar. Nah. I was thinking maybe Slardar, but it's also reduced armor. Naga Siren has of course already reduced armor. And okay. I am curious to see what black is gonna play in this lineup. Maybe the Tidehunter, he's done that before. But it's a Death Prophet that gets picked up by mouz Sports. Going for some heavy pushing. With a Death Prophet, but not really gonna risk it going into late game. So if mouz Sports is not gonna be able to get it done before 30 minutes, 25 minutes, they're gonna have some trouble here. They're gonna have a couple of issues because they don't have that late game that CLG has. For sure they don't. With the Bounty Hunter, semi-carry, Naga Siren there. Oh yeah, directed camera. Let's turn that on off. Free camera. Done. Okay, so cool courier. Let's see who's playing what first on mouz side, because I'm curious to see who's playing what. Black on the LeShrek, so we're gonna see LeShrek being a carry in this game. He is probably gonna. I was thinking he might be soloing, but we'll see though. We see Bamboo on the Shadow Demon. Bamboo is normally on a solo side lane, and I do know that Shadow Demon can do that. Even though I don't think he's gonna be doing that in this case. That was a practice round, people. That was a practice round. Disruption followed up by Split Earth. That's what they're gonna have to do. They had to just count and see for a second what the timing was on that one. So Kirkai on Kirky on the Tidehunter. We're gonna see black on the LeShrek, Bamboo on the Shadow Demon, all on the bottom lane with Sing Sing in the middle playing the Death Prophet, and we're gonna see 1437 on the signature Darkseer. So this is looking to be a tri lane, and this can be a very aggressive tri lane. And apparently black is gonna be the one to take the farm here. I mean, imagine a Disruption, Soul Catcher, Gush, Anchor Smash, more armor, minus armor. That's a lot of damage coming through, and of course with the stun from the LeShrek to follow all that up. Their offer is the hard lane though. We have CLG, Pycat playing the Naga Siren up on the Radiant side. He's gonna be supported by a tri lane. It's gonna be Aki, he's gonna be playing the Crystal Main, Miracle on the Sand King. So this is gonna be tri lane versus tri lane. And I do think that the more aggressive tri lane will come off from mouz. For now. There is still a lot of stun and disable coming off from CLG though, so it can just turn around in just seconds depending on who initiates, who gets the first stuns out there. Who gets the better positioning. Well, we'll find out. We see Misery on his Storm Spirit in the mid lane, taking it up against Sing Sing, and the top lane is gonna be for Lacoste on his Bounty Hunter. First the Darkseer. If there's Iron Shells, I'm not gonna make it a very easy job for him. He can't really get all that much last hit right now. He's standing quite safe to not get hit by that, but you know, you'll not be able to have such an easy time the entire time. Especially now that 1437 knows what he has to deal with. But of course Bounty Hunter knew what he was up against, and at least he'll be able to stick around and have the experience from the lane regardless. Because 1437 won't be able to do anything against that. I mean, he might be able to harass, he might be able to vacuum into Ice Shell. Sentry Ward? I am not sure. Well, they picked up the center ward from the Radiance is there. They know that the ward is there, but they can't really go in yet to kill it off. It's too risky. We see mouz really looking for something. I'm just... Oh, wait a second. Darkseer is gonna snipe some creeps off before the tower. Able to do that. Lacoste, like I said, he can't really get close. But I'm just constantly switching back to the bottom lane. And as you can see, no health bars, because we are in just to observe via Dota TV. That might hamper me catching a kill, but I'm still gonna try to find out if there's gonna be kills on other lanes than the bottom lane, because the bottom lane is where I'm expecting the first blood, unless 1437 gets overconfident or Lacoste makes a mistake. That can happen, of course. It can definitely happen. I mean, the right clicks battle continue here. And meantime, mid lane, sorry, putting up the last hits in the nice. Mid lane is going to be Death Prophet 5-4-3, with Misery being 10-for-2. So Misery having a slightly better time there versus that Death Prophet. But Death Prophet, as soon as she'll have her Soul Ring, we'll see that change around. As we see Miracle smoked up here, and he's going to find the Shadow Demon. He's going to be able to follow it up. Here comes this Misery as well. Disruption will help out. Vortex on Bamboo. This might be turning into a first blood here. Is there going to be a Burrow Strike? Yes, hits on Sing Sing though. Sing Sing in some trouble. Crystal Maiden with his Nova, her Nova helping out. And it's going to be Storm Spirit that picks up the first blood for CLG. Sing Sing being the one to go down. And Tidehunter backing off again there also. He couldn't do anything to help out his teammate. And Naga Siren, she's just farming. 8-for-1. Not doing all too great, but not too bad either. I mean, gets some harassment now on Kurkai, which is of course always nice. Kurki, sorry, pronouncing that wrong. And she got some free last hits with the rest of the heroes leaving her lane to go for that kill on the mid lane. Wow, 1-4-3-7 in some trouble. There's not going to be a frostbite anymore. It's already gotten used. Misery coming from the side. Surge, make sure that he jukes Misery away. Misery, who is still not level 6, so can't go for a Ball Lightning just yet. Sure, does a lot of damage. Is he going to be able to eat a Tangle while running? He might be able to. The Remnant helps out to give some vision, and the Surge again, and he should be safe. And Misery knows it, so he backs off when Bamboo rotating to the top lane just in case. So no kill there for CLG. Nice chase out though from 1437, able to stay alive, able to help his team. Help his team by distracting the heroes from the lane so that they get some extra time to free from. That's what I was aiming at. Juke sauce indeed. Juke sauce indeed. No delay on the stream, by the way, in case you're wondering why I see the chat. That's why. No delay on the stream. We have got Lacoste being 13-for-0. He now gets some free last hits. Now that Darkseer gets forced out of the lane slightly. He is going to be back though. He's going to be killing off some creeps here very fast. And he might try to push this, by the way. He only gets one creep stack. So that will always push out the lane. And maybe he just wants that. He wants to get that tower down fairly fast. In the meantime, bottom lane. Still see them continuing. Pycat is getting a bit more free reign than he had before. 13 last hits on him right now. As we see Leshrek, 18 on 10, so still getting some last hit, but level 2 on the Tidehunter. Are they going to try to go aggressive again? Yes, they do. Shadow Demon level 2 also looking for disruption and a Soul Catcher, but are they going to find it? Pycat playing it very safe, just like the Sand King, the Crystal Maiden, and as soon as someone from mouz overextends, there's going to be an ensnare, there's going to be a Burrow Strike, a Frostbite, and that's going to be the end of that. So they can't dive, like 1437 is about to do. Lacoste being just around there for the experience, he can do that. This is really like a dance. This is a chess game, really. Chess game indeed. Let's check out the mid lane in the meantime. We have got Misery, still level 5, almost level 6 though. In that case, and when he's level 6, we will see some more jumping around from him. Picks up her head of regen rune and uses it instantly, or uses it now rather, not instantly obviously. Bottom up on the Death Prophet, also an 18-for-6 last hits on her, with 22-for-6 on the Storm Spirit, fairly even. We'll see, like I said, Sing Sing getting some more last hits, now with the soul bottle as well, rather than a soul ring, but still able to spam out his Crypt Storm a bit more. And once again, I mean, this bottom lane is so threatening. This could turn into a 3-for-0 kills from either side, depending on who initiates and where, and it's really chess. This is just, you can feel the tension from these players. Most sports want to be able to farm, want to get ahead, want to have the advantage on the lane, obviously. And CLG wants to provide a safe farming environment for Pycat. That's the difference. You might have someone from CLG helping out though. No, Lacoste is gonna be back towards the mid lane. Lacoste, who is level 6, so that's why we see him roaming around. He's gonna try. Oh, disruption, soul catcher, stun, hit, gush as well. Pycat, a lot of trouble. And mirror images, is she gonna still go down? Yes, she is. Shadow Demon picking up the last hit. Aki on the run, and that is the combination I was talking about. Miracle not close enough to do anything. There's the burst strike still. Soul catcher on Miracle now. Takes a gush. Is taking a lot of damage actually. Is there not gonna be another anchor smash? No, there's not. Sitting in a sandstorm. Aki is gonna be able to get away. Who's not gonna be able to get away to Tidehunter because he goes down to the Bounty Hunter who came here to the bottom lane to help out. Gonna land a track on the Shadow Demon. He's gonna try to go for that. A couple of crits. One more hit. Two more hits. He's gonna take a Soul Catcher. Edict still hitting from Black, making sure that Bamboo can get away there safely. 2 for 1. 2 for 1? 1 for 1. 1 for 1. Mousesport's getting a kill on Pycat, a very important kill, and Tidehunter dropping in the middle of all that. Tidehunter is playing a supportish role here though, so not that bad that he goes down 1 for 1 on the bottom lane. Good trade for Mousesport. Shame they had to lose one. Shame they had to give that to the Bounty Hunter. I believe that was even a track kill, so extra gold for him. And Sand King staying alive as well as the Crystal Main, quite impressive, as I did think they might have gone down, and Pycat actually rotates to the top lane because he feels like he has more free farm on his top lane than he had on the bottom lane, and I think he's right. Checkmate. Talking about chess. Checkmate. Yep. Nice. Sorry. Misery is level 7. I do think that we'll see him roaming around more, even with the haste rune especially. Apparently he wants to stick around though. Maybe he wants to get a kill upon Sing Sing before doing so. Sing Sing was only died that one time when he gave the first blood and has been farming ever since. 33 last hit, 34 now. Not doing bad at all. It's actually the Darkseer that's doing best so far, but he's also been killing, like we see now, he's been killing jungle creeps. So getting some extra gold for that, and they give less gold. And there's the ball lightning vortex there. Here comes a burst strike afterwards, and that is Sing Sing's end. And that is Storm Spirit picking up a kill, and that is his haste rune use. And he got his bottle charge as well. And he had support. He didn't even need the support from the Crystal Main, who was there anyway. Visibility rune, Misery having good runes control here for him, and with the haste rune and invisibility rune he's moving towards the top lane. I do think they saw him use that though, and they're gonna back off. 1437 going towards his tower. We see Bamboo, he doesn't think the tower is safe, well, or maybe he does, yeah, going there now, and they're just gonna hide until they find him, until they know that he appeared again on the map, because they saw him pick that rune up. Meantime, mid lane, get some support, and yes, the lag that I'm having, I believe that is the lag on the server actually from Dota TV. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm having slightly, sometimes that is just kind of stuck. Black is going to be able to get away from that. It is Bounty Hunter that rotated to the bottom lane, together with Misery now actually. Misery who's going to go for an Orchid. Good hero to have that on, especially if you want to have some control over the Leshrac as well as over the Death Prophet with that silence and just killing them off before they can do anything. Of course, talking about silence, Death Prophet is a great hero to have purely for his silence. I mean, they didn't pick up the Clinks, but they still picked up a hero that had a built-in silence rather than an Orchid, so still a great hero to have. And it's actually Death Prophet's silence that is the best silence in the game, with the longest duration that is. Oh, Song, Pycat uses that one to help get away. She will be able to TP if she wants to. Mirror Image is actually gonna not TP, she's just gonna stand back. Tower is getting harassed here a lot, by the way, almost going down. And Tidehunter not level 6 just yet, so no Ravages just yet. And in the meantime, Ball Lightning in, and Disruption. Soul Catcher latches on Misery. Nice reaction from Bamboo, great reaction from Bamboo even. Good plays. You know what? I find it sad. Oh, wait a second. First Frostbite, Darkseer. Yeah, you'll be fine. Because, you know, there's a team penance, nice tonight. For, you know, in-game activity, like double kills and first bloods and stuff like that. Oh, Sentry Ward, Disruption, here comes the follow-up stun from Black as well, hits, Lacoste, a lot of trouble. Edict, he is so dead. Shuriken Toss still ledges on Black, but it's Leshrac that gets the last hit on that Bounty Hunter. But yeah, you get items when you're present for double kills and for first bloods and for towers going down and stuff like that. But big plays like that, Burst Strike, Vortex, Sing Sing, bye. We see this combination before. Still lands a silence, but you know, who cares? Sand King picking up the kill this time. Same combination of heroes. This time Crystal Main actually was useful, so Sing Sing does get a bit more tanky. Oh, here's his head. Ooh. And there's Naga Siren. Doesn't have the silence this time. Is gonna try to hide in it by his tower, but the creeps are tanking it up. Nice and snare, making sure that he gets blocked. Nice. Riptide. Is there gonna be a burst strike? Yes. Hits on 1437. Pika still alive. Crystal Maiden Nova. 1437 is gonna go down here. He can't take anybody away with him. And Kurokai dying as well. That dive was not worth it for mouz Sports. Nice juke from Pika. 2 heroes down, 6 for 2 in favor of CLG. CLG playing it safe and making good use of the opportunity that mouz gives them to pick them off. And of course we have Storm Spirit, fairly aggressive. It's just Pika that's playing it fairly safe. And of course he got killed off once, but he is, yeah, good stuff there. Never mind. You know my train of thought. You know what I meant. That's the most important thing, right? That's what counts. Bounty Hunter is gonna try to go for Sing Sing. Here comes a Burst Strike as well. Epicenter being used for that, and a Ball Lightning in, and that's a kill. Sand King picking it up. I'm not sure if the Epicenter was actually needed for that one. And that's a Soul Catcher up on Lacoste though. Is there gonna be a ward there? Vortex, Shadow Demon goes down. Storm Spirit picks up the kill. Vacuum, because 1437 is here too. Shadow Demon picks up the kill, still on the Bounty Hunter. And 1437, is he gonna be able to do something? Kurkai is level 6, might be able to do something here, but the rest of CLG backs off. They don't want to be caught out, and that's Ravage. I don't blame them. And yeah, what is going on? There's skills all over the place. I'm not sure though if it's mouz Sports playing that. It's a combination. mouz Sports wants to be aggressive. They have built their lane up about being at least a bit aggressive about pushing towers, but so far they've only managed to push out 1 tower, and like I said earlier, they don't have the same late game that CLG has with a Naga Siren and a Bounty Hunter. They just can't compete with that based on the heroes. They need that early game advantage, and mouz seems desperate to get that early game advantage, but CLG able to just make sure that that early game advantage is in. Actually, it's CLG that has the advantage. There we go, gold graph, bam. Experience graph, bam! There's not that big of a difference though, that's still even, but still no advantage, and that is what mouz needs to deal with CLG at this stage. Of course, only now Tidehunter is level 6, so only now we might see some Ravages and teamfights to change stuff around. Maybe they'll try to force a teamfight by pushing down a tower, which might be in the bottom lane, because now 4 heroes of mouz Sports on this bottom lane looking for a tower kill or a kill on a hero. I don't think they can find a hero though, not with Lacoste being invisible there, and Miracle actually moving around there. Looking for a way out. Aki out there as well, and they're just going to give up this tower. Edict helping out. Tower will drop. Fortification is still on, as in off cooldown, but they didn't want to use that one. And it's Tidehunter that picks up the tower. And Tidehunter is probably going to go for a Blink Dagger. They need those kills. They need those kills. They need those team fights. And with the Blink Dagger, they're just able to just be a bit more aggressive on that. And even though you say, you know, maybe it's not a good thing to be a bit more aggressive, but right now they try to be aggressive, but they're just not able to, because everything they do is like it takes too long for them to do their stuff. And with the Blink Dagger, they can just blink in and start it off rather than advertising that they want a team fight. Edict. Fortification was there though. Looks like they want to try to defend it. Here comes the song. Ooh, will they try to kill? Who will they try to kill? There comes the TP, and Epicenter will be channeled. Yeah, there we go. Epicenter being channeled. Ravage being used straight after though. Disruption and a burst strike. Epicenter still went through. 1437 will be the one to die. Darkseer down. Shadow Demon down. Sand King still down. 2 for 1. Ball Lightning in on the Tidehunter, who lands his Ravage. Leshrekson doesn't hit, and Misery is going to be able to back out with the kill on the Tidehunter for him. Black being frostbitten takes a lot of damage from this Pika here who's chasing him down. Will be able to get a kill there with Death Prophet dropping, and this might be a team wipe, and Snare Black, he can't go anywhere, and a track kill, and one more hit, and it's Pika that picks up the kill. Team wipe for mouz Sports. They were wanting that team fight, they were going for that team fight, but the team fight from CLG with that setup Epicenter, I mean, I talked about it during the draft, but it worked out great, even though I thought the positioning was a bit off perhaps, but that 1437 taking so much damage from that made that entire fight possible. That made that fight possible. So good, definitely good fight for CLG. 13-4. mouz Sports not having a great game so far, and I do think this gold graph is not updated properly. What we will see more spiking than the gold graph is the experience graph. Is now almost 4K, over 4K in favor of CLG, purely because of that team fight, because of those kills. Was there even one hero going down on the side of the? Yeah, Sand King died, okay, of the Radiant. Sand King died, that was the only one, and he only died after his Epicenter. Who cares about a Sand King dying after he did his Epicenter? I mean, really. No one. And he even did a burst strike after he got out of this disruption. Disruption that was actually saving his life in a way. 1437, talking about saving your life, you're gonna try to have to do something here, but he's gonna drop. Storm Spirit picking up the kill. Edict, Lacoste, he's gonna be safe. Black not finding him. Black, who is, I mean, he's having a nice farm and all that. But if he's want to be able to, if he wants to be a carry Leshrac, he needs a bit more. He needs to get those towers. These two pushing heroes might be able to do that, though. Pika doesn't have a sleep just yet, so they will be able to get that pressure on there. But they don't have a quick wave anymore. And there comes someone from the side. Lacoste is standing ready. They want to go for this. Here comes the TP and it's Storm Spirit. Bolt Lightning. Get ready. It's going to be Black that's going to be the target. There's the Bolt Lightning. There's the Vortex. Track is already on there. Silence is there to help Blackout. Will be in time. Stun from Leshrac. He's not going to do it. Lacoste. Oh, he is not going to get Black. SheeverGaming will get that kill though. There he goes. Gets the kill. He's going to pay for it with his life. Most likely Disruption is there to slow him down for a while. For a moment. There he goes. Death Rover picking up the kill. Quipsworm doing the job, and that is at least something that they took back. And they will be able to take the tower for that as well, I think. Nobody's going to defend it. In the meantime, though, their top tower gets pressured here as well by the Sand King. Of course, he's not a great pushing hero himself, so the tower will probably stand. Tier 1 tower mid does drop, so that's all Tier 1 towers down on the side of CLG. And actually the Tier 2 tower on the bottom lane dropped as well during that team fight, probably in the earlier where they lost a team wipe. At least they got the tower. I did a team fight and all I got was this lousy tower. The rest of my team would die. Yeah, okay. That was a bad joke. In my head it sounded good though. It's cool. Anyway, CLG. I mean they're losing on map control so far, which is very important. Just pointing that out. But on kills, on team fight, I mean if mousesports pressures them again, like they have so far, they might be able to do the exact same thing again. I mean Sonic Wave, Song of the Siren. Sorry, Queen of Pain just got into my head apparently. Is ready. They are ready for it. Okay, Pikehead's not ready for it because he's not there. And they well see mousesports see that, of course. They see that that Pikehead isn't there, so they might be able to think that they can do something. They have the Ravage. The TP can come in any time though, and it will be in time to. Oh, there's a TP, and look at them run! Look at them run! Here comes the song. They were too late. Look at that positioning. Here's a perfect epicenter. Miracle gun. There we go. This is a perfect setup. Burst Strike doesn't hit, but still epicenter does. There's the Ravage. Those CLG out of position. Wow, Darkseer. That is 2 down. Storm Spirit as well as the Crystal Maiden, and there goes someone else. It's Pikehead that will drop here. Double kill for the Darkseer. Great vacuum stun. And whoa, wow, good fight for mousesports. I thought it was gonna be a perfect epicenter, but the burst strike was slightly too early. If that burst strike would have hit in time, I mean, of course, you're not gonna be in the same amount of time as Kurika is gonna be throwing out his Ravage. The Ravage will still hit, but oh, it was a perfect setup for CLG, and they were not able to do anything with that. They weren't able to get even a single kill. And that's gonna be a Tier 2 tower dying. Edict helping out. There's the burst strike. And SheeverGaming doesn't hit. Nice disruption once again. CLG and Lacoste is gonna be on the run. Gonna be on the way back. Tower will now finally drop with Leshrac still standing around there. He's tracked up so everybody knows where he is. Oh, there's the Bolt Lightning. He's gonna go on the Bamboo instead though. Bamboo, nice stun from Leshrac. Donkey there in the midst of all that. That's not very smart. We still have the Shadow Demon going down. Donkey is gonna be ensnared. Wow. And the Darius Courier gets killed. And we see Sing Sing being chased down by Lacoste. I wonder if he can get him actually. SheeverGaming helps out. Is he gonna TP out? Yeah, and then one more crit. No, Lacoste is not gonna be able to get a kill there. I can't believe that Courier was there. That was just bad play for Mouse and bad play. Yeah, that was Shadow Demon. It brought something to the Shadow Demon, and Shadow Demon is being played by Bamboo. I don't think that was a very good move from Bamboo, to be fair. Not ideal at all. Gosh, Lacoste in some trouble. Anchor Smash. You can't see him though. No wards, no gem. Lacoste will be fine. Here comes this Shadow Demon. And yeah, the slight lag that we're experiencing is in-game. Just got that confirmed. Just saying. And it's not really lag, it's more like FPS drops or something like that. Odd. Odd indeed. Wow! Really great gold graph. I mean, we saw CLG take a great team fight. We saw Mouseport take a great team fight. And now it's back at 0 again. Blink Daggers picked up. Simultaneously, Sand King as well as the Tidehunter, the 2 team fight giants, pick up the Blink Dagger. Oh, and the point that I was making earlier, when apparently the donkey got killed and stuff. With the Naga Siren song, I mean, you want to be able, with the epicenter you can build it up perfectly, but the burst strike is something different. You have to time it exactly when the duration runs off, and you actually have to time it. Wow, wait a second, oh song! Oh song! Aki TP's out, will be in time, I think he will be. Here comes the surge up on the Leshrac. Is he gonna try to find someone? Bamboo, high ground, Misery, able to TP out. Black doesn't know where he is, no TP, no stun. Pycat, is he gonna take a gosh? There's a blink there on the Tidehunter, 7 seconds left. Here comes the burst strike though, and the blink away from the Sand King, helping Pycat escape. There's the Shadow Demon. He is not done just yet. Now he's done. Okay, no kills. What the hell? That song, escape mechanism #1. So you can set up your epicenter perfectly, but you can't set up your burst strike all that perfectly. Not as perfectly as Kurkai can set up his Ravage. He can just spam that button, and it will hit the second it goes off. The song goes off. That's the point I wanted to make. You can't. Basically, if Sand King, if Miracle can hit it before the burst strike goes off after a song, I would be impressed. But I don't think you'll be able to do that. It's just very difficult. Soulcatcher Legends on the creep. Pycat still gets stunned though. Nova, he's gonna drop there. Death Prophet taking the last hit, and he was... I'm almost gonna say on the wrong side of the river, even though, you know, he's in the river. He shouldn't be there by himself, not with only a ward up here and the whole team coming out from the jungle. And he knew everybody was around there also. So just a slightly overextension. Lacoste is gonna land a track and a Shuriken toss upon Kurkai, who has no mana, by the way, no Ravage either. The Extra System helping out for the Roshan. There is an epicenter on the Sand King. If they want to go for that team fight, they can. And just pointing out again, I'm casting this via Dota TV. I'm not an official caster for the International, so I'm not allowed to be in a broadcaster slot, which is also why you can't hear me via Dota TV. So, apologize for that. Although, there is... Oh, Vortex, wait a second. Bamboo is still alive because it's only Misery here. There's the blink in Gush, and no more mana left on Misery, but the burst strike is there. Blink away from Miracle, helping Misery to get away. Is there going to be more? There might be more. 20 seconds for another Ravage. There is going to be a song, though, if it's needed. I don't think it's going to be needed unless CLG wants to take this team fight. They might just want to. And in all that, Roshan dropped, and it was Black that picked up the Aegis. The good thing about me casting via Dota TV, it's very selfish, no offense, is that I am also a spectator here, so I have a chance to get items because I got pennants for both of these two teams. Cool stuff. That is the good thing. It's a bit, yeah, like I said, it's a bit selfish. Oh well. Oh well. Anyway, still in the game. It's still a 0. Experience graph in favor of CLG, and that is purely because they got 16 kills versus 10. So, that is a difference here, but mouz is looking to change that. Because this is their chance, this is their momentum. They like I said earlier, they can't win late game versus a Naga Siren and Bounty Hunter with full inventory. They have to end it fairly early. They have been keeping map control, they have been defending their towers, they have been taking some team fights, and they have been surviving the initiation from CLG as well. So if they keep doing that, they're fine, but at some point, it will not be fine. Smart words, right? But yeah, they have to take that window while it's still open. They have to take those fights, take that opportunity. This is the last G2 tower still standing, and a song. Oh, and here they come also from the side. Miracle, epicenter, blink, burrow strike. That is good. No Ravage just yet though. There is a Ravage, and that is still people alive from mouz. It's gonna be Miracle that drops first. Bull Lightning, Crystal Main's ultimate helping out. Storm Spirit drying. Leshrac Edict being popped. Tidehunter dropping in the midst of all of that as well. 2 versus 1, but Storm Spirit by his back. We have Darkseer dying as well. Another by back, I think. I don't know. Disruption going off. Lacoste. Oh wow, he goes down so fast. Shadow Demon picking up the last hit. Storm Spirit who bought back on the way back. He is gonna be fine. He has full mana. He will be able to Bolt Lightning away. I'm not sure if he wants to though. Tower went down and all of that. Fight favor mouzsports for sure. There was a buyback. There were 4 heroes down from CLG. The only 2 down on the side of mouzsports. Definitely good fight. And once again, mouz coming out on top of that one. And they took the tower with that as well. And this is good play also. I mean, they take the team fight, and that is to say, only the team fight. and you know, take the kills that come with the team fight, but they back off afterwards. They know that if they stick around, they die because they don't have the same carry potential, but they make use of their team fight abilities and then they back out again. While for CLG, their team fight is only their setup. Afterwards, they still have to kill off their heroes. And it was a good team fight once again. There was a good song. There was a blink burst right epicenter. Good one to have also. But yeah. And oh, by the way, one thing I have to point out also in all mouse games I have done that so far. I think one, CLG has boot camped. Mouse sports have not, because you know they didn't know that they were going to be playing, so they didn't boot camp. That's a big difference. Don't underestimate that. Even though I think it was Light of Heaven that said that boot camping doesn't make that much difference because you learn most of the tournament, most of the LAN environment. You learn on LAN. You grow through LAN, so it shouldn't make that much of a difference, according to Light of Heaven, apparently. It of course does make a difference. What is also a difference is that even though Kurkai is a great player and he's been able to do a very good job with all of the heroes so far. I mean, you've seen him playing Pudge yesterday. He was amazing. But it's still a hero that mouse sports is not used to playing with. So that is a team-wise, it is something that they have to get used to, and it's of course again you grow on LAN, and I think that Kurkai, he's been doing a great job and he's been growing along with mouse sports in that. But I just wanted to point that out. Does who have a Reaver? No Reaver yet in Naga Siren. Naga Siren is 3600 gold. I haven't been keeping track that much of her items. I'm just assuming she was gonna go for a Radiance, as we've seen Pika go for a Radiance very often on this Naga Siren. I say very often, but we rarely see a Naga Siren, but it's a build that is very... the times that I see a Naga Siren, it's a Radiance, so... I'm not sure though. Maybe she's gonna go for a more tanky build. Could be. She could be buying up a Vanguard. I don't think she will though. She would have already. Tier 1 tower gonna be pressured. I do think that it's only gonna be of a short duration though, because here comes mouse sports smoked up and ready to go for the tier 3. They have to wait for the creep wave though. Are we serious? Are they here? Every single one of them? Oh, there's the creep wave. Well, that's a bit of disappointment. They might give up their tier 2 tower for this push-in, but if they get a tier 3 in return, well, that's worth it. If they give up 2 tier 2s, that might not be worth it though. Storm Spirit is pushing in the mid lane. He's got his Orchid completed. He got Darkseer. We already saw the Vanguard. He now also got his pipe, and there is the pushing power. There's no fortification off, and their TPs have already gone out. Is there gonna be a song anytime soon? There could be. There could be. Look at that tower. It's just dropping so fast. In the meantime, Lacrosse got put into a disruption up on the high ground, and there goes the tower. It still goes down. Is Mouse gonna back off with that? They might. It looks like CLG not initiating just yet. They're afraid to initiate. They don't want to take this fight. Waiting for the position. Oh, there's the song. Finally, TI2 able to stay away from that song though. Burst of Blink Strike in, and there is the Burst Strike epicenter, and 1437 is gonna be the first one to go down. Silence upon Kurkai. He can still Ravage now though if he wants to. He should want to after the BKB is off from Lacoste. Lacoste to get to the Demonic Purge. Disruption up on Aki. He is gonna drop at least to get a Crystal Maiden. No, he's still alive, and it is gonna be no Ravage. And so far, Leshrek going down as well. Misery, double kill, picking off the Shadow Demon. I'm gonna follow him for a second. He's just ball lighting away, and there goes the TI2, not able to do his Ravage. Storm Spirit, triple kill, Storm Spirit, ultra kill! Misery! Whoa, that was a team wipe! All because of the positioning of CLG. They were so careful not to go for the team fight that Mouse Sports wanted CLG to go for, and when they did, they didn't get everybody from the song, and they backed off again as soon as they saw the TI2 moving there. He couldn't do his Ravage, and that was a massive fight for CLG. They lost the tier 3 tower perhaps, but they definitely won that fight. Seriously, how did he get that? That mobility is just insane. We see Sand King building towards a BKB so he can cast his epicenter uninterrupted. Bounty Hunter, BKB already completed, and of course I say that every time there's a TI2 on the opponent's side. Storm Spirit, stop killing stuff. There goes the Shadow Demon. I don't even know why the Sand King was there. Misery would have been able to kill him by himself. But yeah, BKBs are the way to go versus a Ravage, and so far the Ravage, if the Ravage has actually gone off. The Ravage has been able to make a difference in those team fights for mousesports. So Ravages, BKBs all around. And it's indeed a Radiance that's being picked up by Pycat, as expected. And he has that complete right now. He can farm so fast with his mirror images, also able to pick up all the kills, all the creeps in the forest. Of course, the downside to that is that he's gonna give Lacoste a bit less farm with that, because he won't be able to do what he is doing now. In the meantime, we see mousesports once again. They know that they need to continue pushing now. This is their window of opportunity, their prime time. If they wait longer, it's gonna be Pycat, it's gonna be Bounty Hunter, it's gonna be Misery. There's gonna be too much semi-carries on the side of CLG, and they won't be able to deal with that. They need to push these barracks. But CLG knows that. There's an epicenter ready. There's almost a BKB ready on the Sand King, and Lacoste is gonna try to slow the wave down slightly, perhaps. mousesports getting back there. Staying back there. This is like the eye of the storm. And again, you saw the server it's a bit annoying that the server is slightly lagging. So the minimap will twitch out. Sentry wards all around. And mousesports playing very careful, they smoked up. Oh, Radiance, that's so annoying. And there goes the smoke. For lots of them. Not for all though, not for all. But, you know, by now CLG knows that everybody is there. And as soon as we see the pipe up, oh, heart up on the Death Prophet, nice one. Disruption, Soul Catcher, Stun, Ravage, Misery is already dead. He has to buy back now if he wants to be part of this fight. Lacoste, BKB, and there's the song, Moment of Rest in this team fight. BKB's from Lacoste is therefore not really useful anymore, but Burst Strike, Epicenter hits on 3, 1437 is gonna drop here. Bounty Hunter will drop, but he buys back. Apparently, the Storm Spirit does not have a buyback ready just yet. Burst Strike up on Sing Sing. Miracle, is he gonna be able to do a bit more here? Sing Sing is just worried about these barracks. Fortification going off. Crystal main health out. Here comes Lacoste once again. Doesn't have a BKB maybe, but he wants to go for Sing Sing. Gosh, and Sing Sing, he gets back to full HP. Burst Strike still kills off the Tidehunter though. Bounty Hunter getting the last hit. Miracle still like 47 HP. Black on the way out with Lacoste still chasing him down. I'm not sure if he can get this kill. We'll find out though. He's thinking he can get the kill, and the melee barracks actually did drop in that fight. And if Mouse can do that again, I mean, they lost a team fight, but they won the barracks, and that is just very important for them to have. BKB up on the Sand King, and is that TP gonna be in time? Yes, it is. Okay. So that was that chase. I mean, mousesports, they lost a team fight, but yeah, they won, well, they definitely won the fight, in terms of buildings. This was their goal, and they got it, and that is what, you know, they would be willing to die for, apparently so, and some of them did. If we will see them trying the same thing on the other lanes, with the amount of pushing power they have, they can do that with their spells. The only thing though for the Darkseer, for the Death Prophet is to stay alive. She got a heart, so you know it's gonna be hard to kill her off. So she will stay alive for a long time, at least until her exorcism is run out, and in that time she will get back to full HP. So good item to have on her. And Leshrac, you can kill him off, but his edict will still go through. I won't be able to get killed off that fast either, with his BKB now being complete. And let's take a look at the experience of Goldcraft first in favor of CLG. They were able to take the last couple of team fights, so this should not come as a surprise. Same thing goes for the experience graph. CLG in favor. But then again, like I said, I mean, it doesn't really matter all that much. If Mouse can get that map control, if Mouse can get those buildings down, they will keep the control. They will make use of yeah, you know, well, you know what I mean. They will be able to get the control and get those towers down, and in the end, get the throne down as well. Gem or wards being placed. Oh, here we go. Aki, first one to go down here. Song. Oh wow. Burrow Strike, is it gonna be, yeah, Burrow Strike, Blink Dagger, BKB's all over the place, where's the Rabbit is being used, Sing Sing goes down there, Storm Spirit picking up the Tidehunter, Naga Siren going down, Darkseer of War and Vacuum doing a lot there, Naga Siren buys back though, 1437 on the way out, is he gonna be able to be out, yes, no, Sand King getting the kill, Burrow Strikes back into Leshrac, who is doing a lot of damage with his Nova and Edict, Miracle actually has to back up, and here comes Misery, able to finish a job that Sand King could not, Leshrac goes down, triple kill for the Storm Spirit. And that is again the team wipe on the side of mousesports. CLG, is this gonna be the window closing for mousesports? The window of opportunity they had before the Naga Siren got too big, before the Bounty Hunter got too big. It might be. It might be. I am not sure. You know, if this fight would have happened at their base, they might have been able to get a tier 3 tower during that fight. But since it happened in the middle of nowhere, they get nowhere with it. Naga Siren picking up the Aegis. I mean, she died, bought back, and now she's not going to be able to get killed off that easily, like just now. And she has the song already off cooldown. I mean, that song is such a short cooldown. It's only a minute long or a minute cooldown. It's just it's so annoying to deal with. And of course, there's BKBs being built on the Radiant side, on the Dire side rather. But it's not enough. There's just one BKB so far. It's only Leshrac. We have Thailand trees building towards the mechanism by the looks of it. They need that. They need a pipe as well, but the pipe they already had, I believe. Yeah, they had one on Darkseer, so that's a good one. And we have someone saying something. I don't think that was intended. Oh well. 1437 clearing off the creep wave. I mean, for CLG it's pretty simple. They can wait. They have all the time in the world. They don't need to force any fights or anything because they have the late game secured with their picks only. For mousesports it's different. They have to do something. And I'm not sure what they can do right now. Because if they push in, they might get buildings, but they will get killed off. And if they do that too often, that's not going to be good. But they have to do it a couple more times to be able to get that advantage. But maybe build Necronomicons or something. But they don't really have the goal to do so because they die. 1437 able to get away there. We're just illusions from Pycat scouting out the jungles. It's like this illusion from the Shadow Demon is doing the same thing there. Well, what mousesports can do, what they're probably going to try to do now is pick off heroes one by one. It's going to be Misery, it's going to be the target. They have got some disables, they've got silences. They might be able to kill him off if they get the silence on there in time. Maybe the disruption. The Shrek stun, but then again, ball lightning and he's gone. The moment he smells some trouble, he's gone. He can't deal with that. Heart is going to be built up by the Naga Siren as well. Reaver will be built, and no. Oh, that's the second time that I miss a kill on the Shadow Demon, and the second time that Misery picks up that kill. And this time actually it was mousesports that were looking for that kill, I thought, but that silence, just no disruption there. So it was just able to pick up the Shadow Demon. Free kill, free gold for Misery. Black in the meantime. He is supposed to be the carry. He has a point booster. He's got a BKB. But he's not getting that much farm, especially not if he's just standing around there doing nothing. They wanted to get most of the gold advantage with the killing off towers. They were able to get some gold advantage with that though, but not as much gold advantage that CLG got with killing off mousesports. That is their problem. It sounds a bit stupid, I know. In the meantime, their tier 2 tower gets pressured. Free Rev getting cleared out, and fortification goes on. Looks like maybe Mouz wants to go for this TP from Kurenkai towards the bottom lane. They want to try to fight this. Vacuum. There's Misery, pops his BKB and buys Shadow Demon. Second time, 1437, pipe is up there. Burst Strike on Leshrac. Leshrac, who is going to go down. Ravage being popped, and Leshrac still going down to the Crystal Maiden of all people. Lacoste pops his BKB, he's going to go for Sing Sing. Exorcism being cast. Pycat is very low on life, but he doesn't care. He wants to kill off the Death Prophet, who dies to the hand of Lacoste. Crystal Maiden ultimate trying to help out, killing off Kuroki, but Kuroki is gonna go down to the Sand King, and that is again a team wipe, and this might be a GG. This is the third team wipe in a row on the side of mousesports. Pycat still sticking around. I mean, he's got boots, tranquil boots. He can heal himself up, no problem there. And we're gonna see GG indeed being called in mousesports versus CLG. This is 2 games between the two teams. It is a league system, like I said at the start of the game. This is a league system. There is 2 pools of 8 groups, 2 pools of 8 teams. Everybody plays each other twice in a group, and at the end of the group stage, the team with the most wins, the top 4 of those, will go into the winners bracket, with the other going into the losers bracket, the other 4. So nobody gets eliminated. It's just to determine the seeding for the double elimination bracket, for the official game, for the official tournament, for the main event starting on Friday. My name is Sheever. I am a Ghost of Gamers caster. I'm casting this via Dota TV because otherwise there would not be an English caster. So anyway, you're welcome, I guess. And thank you for watching anyway, regardless, because you can also watch this in-game, obviously. Everybody, even if you don't have Dota 2, you can watch this in-game via the game client, spectator client. I am gonna close this, because we're gonna go into game number 2 between mouzsports and CLG. Stay tuned for that. More action to come.